Welcome to the CEO Camper Podcast, where we talk about being a badass CEO in business and life, but also getting out into nature more and making it really easy. I'm your host, Jessica Ryder, a 14-year veteran of camping and have 16 years of business driving teams and companies to purposeful growth under my belt. I am here to help you get out into nature, reset yourself so you can continue to be that badass CEO. So let's dive in to the CEO Camper Podcast. Today I want to talk to you about my camping system. So if you know me or you've seen me online, it's kind of no surprise that I am a systems and processes person. I am an operator by nature. I am an integrator if you look at the DISC profile. I am a high achiever if you look at the strengths profile thing. I love systems and processes. That's my jam. So, hey, a side note, if you're in your business, you need a little help with some systems and processes, let me know. But back to camping, the reason that it is so easy for me and why I tell everybody that my camping system is pretty much like you walking into your condo in Florida, or if you've got a house in the mountains or whatever. If you have one of those, everything is already there for you, right? You probably have a second set of clothes there. I mean, more times than not, you're probably just going to have to walk in with groceries and like everything is set up and ready to go. Guys, that is how my camper is. It sits on the side of my house. Everything is in it. It is ready to go. I just walk in with groceries. And I really don't even do that because it sits on the side of my house. The groceries are already there when I get there. All I walk in with is like my purse, and I have what's called a last minute bag. So what I want to talk about more today is just my system, because it's very simple. It does not take a lot of time at all. And I want to show you how easy it can be. So when we first bought our camper, we did a complete load in, right? So we came from a tent. I had all these totes with all this stuff in it. So I brought all the totes out, figured out what we were keeping, what we didn't need to keep, put everything in the camper, made a list of what I still needed, and I went to the dollar store. It does not have to be fancy, guys. Like, I don't have gourmet stuff in here. Most of the time it's paper plates. Now I do have real plates because they were a gift from a friend. We do have, real nice knives and things like that. Just, again, they were all gifts. All the sheets that we have on our beds, they were gifts. But we did one big load in when we first got the camper. So we have an entire second set of everything in this camper. None of the basic stuff goes in our house. No plates, no cups, coffee cups. We have a whole coffee maker out here. I've got an electric skillet. I have a Ninja blender. I have a charcuterie board. I'm trying to think. We have so many things that are just, they live in the camper. So I don't have to haul that stuff back and forth all week. Everything just stays in here. So during the week, usually I will figure out maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, what we're going to need for food. And then either I order it and get it delivered to Instacart, or I go to the grocery store. And guys, this is very type A, and I know, and not everybody's going to do this, and that's okay. But if you're like me and you're a little type A, you're going to bag your groceries at the grocery store for stuff that stays in the camper. So then when I get home, I just take those bags that are meant for the camper, for food for the, that we're going to have for the weekend. And I literally just bring them out to the camper and put them in. Like and then it doesn't even go in the house. I don't have to worry about it. And that's if I go to the grocery store. Other times, Instacart, that's different. But, so yeah, get it. That's type A. But Tuesday, Wednesday, usually I will have my groceries, bring all my food out. By Thursday, because I do a lot of meal prep for myself. So by Thursday, I have all my food meal prepped for the weekend. So I bring all of that out. Again, it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to meal prep and bring it out to the camper. So that's an hour on Thursday. Grocery store trip takes me, an hour, hour and a half if I got to go to a couple different places. So 2 hours, an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 on a Wednesday to bring all that stuff in, go to the store and all that. So that's just a couple hours, right? All my clothes are already in here. I do take it just a quick second look on Thursday typically, just to make sure I have everything. Like, do I have enough sports bras, socks, things like that? Because I know I'm going to be working out or hiking or what have you. So I just do a quick second look of everything. And then anything I need to bring out, I do. The other thing that we have is called a last minute bag. And this bag hangs on the back of our bedroom door. Throughout the week, mostly on Friday right before we leave, but sometimes throughout the week, if there's things that I think that I need to have in the camper, I just throw it in this bag. So it's not like in a pile somewhere and I forget to look at the pile or whatever. No, I just literally throw stuff in this bag. And then Friday before we pull out, I'll throw all the last minute stuff like our glasses, our contacts, like my face wash, makeup, maybe a blow dryer, not always, but sometimes, or a straightener sometimes, but depending on what we're doing for that weekend. But again, I just throw all that last minute stuff that I don't have a second set of in this bag, and that's all I have. We leave and I have my purse and I have that bag. Everything else is already in my camper. And it only took me minimal amount of time throughout the week. Thursday night, typically we will hook our truck and trailer up. My husband will typically fill our camper up with water. That's not always recommended, so I'm not going to say that for everybody, because obviously water adds weight. If you are close to the max towing capacity on your truck, I wouldn't suggest that. We have a truck that hauls 30,000 pounds and our camper is 11,000, so we have plenty of space for water. But like, we'll fill up with water if we're not going to have it at the site. And just, we are ready to go. So Friday, my husband gets home from work and then we just pull out and go. That is a system. That's our system. We're ready to go by Friday. Like Friday afternoon, I'm not frantic trying to pack everything. Usually Friday afternoon, he gets off at, depending on his shift or whatever, but he might get off at like 3:30 or something. I'm usually making a snack for him around 3 because he gets very, very hangry on the road, and especially if there's traffic on a Friday night. So I usually am making him a snack. And then by the time he pulls in the driveway, he's taking his work boots off, he's putting his hiking boots on, and we're in the truck and we're gone. And everything is already here. So when we back into our campsite, it's done. It's ready to go. Like, I just walk in with my purse and my bag, put a few things away, roll out the slides on my camper, and I'm ready to go. Ready to enjoy the weekend. And then on Sunday, because again, my whole life is a system, y'all. But on Sunday, I will, before we leave, I typically, I'll do the dishes, which there's not a lot, and I try to keep up with them throughout the weekend, especially if you're using paper plates. I tend to like to cook a lot when we're camping though. So usually, there's a lot of knives and forks and bowls and things like that. So I try to keep all that stuff, clean throughout the weekend so I don't have as many dishes to do on Sunday, but I'll do the dishes up real quick. I usually sweep. Sometimes I vacuum. If the sheets need to be changed, I do that. Typically, I don't. Like, if we're going to be back-to-back weekends, I don't change the sheets. I'll let them go for like 2 or 3 trips because, I don't wash my sheets every week at home, and we shower every night before we get in bed. So it's not like, the only time I do it every weekend is if the dog's been on the bed. But anyway, I gather all of our clothes in a bag, a laundry bag, and then that's it. I just clean up a little, right? Slide everything in, and we're gone. We're gone on a Sunday. We're back home within a couple of hours. We're ready to go for the next week. I also do, just a side note, I also do like my business planning usually on Sunday mornings from the camper, which I love doing because I love being in nature. It's creative. I like, going for a hike first thing and then coming back and resetting and planning my week. But I'm ready to go for the week. And all I have to do when I get home is take a bag of laundry in. Do it. That's it. I can take some food in if I need to, if we have leftovers. But other than that, that's it. And sometimes, guys, I don't even do that. Like, we'll back in, and it might be 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, and I'm exhausted. So we back our camper in next to our house. We plug it in, and I go inside and get ready for bed because, we go to bed early. But, and then, I'll go out on Monday and I'll grab the laundry and do it up real quick. The whole point of this camper was to make it easy. So I've created those systems that make it completely easy for me. Everything stays in here. I go in and out with food that takes maybe an hour and a half during the week. That's it if you really total up the entire time. I do a little bit of laundry and I'm done. Normal stuff that you would do at home anyway, I just do it for the camper. So the whole point of sharing that system, and I know I make it sound super easy and you're probably thinking, oh my God, but the kids' toys and all this stuff and da da da. Guys, it can be super simple. And those are things that I can help you with because one, I will tell you from experience of watching my friends bring all of this crap for their kids and then all of a sudden they want to play with Jessica who's throwing rocks into the lake. And we do that for 3 hours and the bike never comes out of the back of the truck. But yet you brought all this crap for your kids and all they want to do is get in the water and swim or throw rocks or chase each other or play on the playground or whatever. And there's no need to bring all of that stuff, right? There's no, and I know you're trying to make it like more easy and convenient for you because what if they're crabby and what if they cry and oh my God, we just need to have things for them to do. Guys, nature is something for them to do. Tell them to go figure it out. Have they ever been snipe hunting? Have they ever found that really rare rock that nobody's ever heard about? I mean, use your imagination to get them out into the woods trying to find who knows what. Tell them to go find Bigfoot for crying out loud, Anyway, beside the point, create an easy system. If you want some help, if you're thinking about camping and you're like, I don't know if I can make this work, let me tell you how easy, again, it is for me. And I'm happy to kind of tailor that to your situation to help you see that this could be really easy. Appreciate you all listening. I love talking camping. If you can't tell, I also love talking business. So this is the perfect outlet for me to combine both. And I just appreciate you tuning in, giving me your ears, and hopefully we can get you into a camper really soon. Thank you for listening today. As you can tell, I am pretty passionate about business, camping, and balancing them both in my daily life. If you want to connect with me more, I included all the links in the show notes, including my camping brand Pull Through Sites, my personal pages, and also a really quick questionnaire to figure out how I can help customize your camping experience. I appreciate you, and I hope you got something out of the show today. If you did, please share this with someone else who needs to hear it, and leave a review. If you leave a review, I'll send you a free copy of my book, How Camping Saved My Life: The Journey from Hospital Bed to Nature. Thanks again. Talk soon.